that we had, and Mama used to make those chilies. She used to fry green chilies. She used to stuff them and then fry them for the afternoons with dal and rice and this green chili and the fresh vegetable. And my dad was a good hunter. So, being non-vegetarians, we enjoyed at that time. That was fun. And he had his 12-bore gun, and then he also had another gun. So he used to clean it up, and we saw him doing all that, because once he uses it, then he used to clean it up. Not many a times my sister and brother used to go into the soil, because all of us don't like soiling our hands in the soil. My sister sometimes used to come down, and the gardener used to get us various seeds, and it was really a beautiful thing. One big tray of fresh vegetables. Whenever I used to bring it to mom, she used to feel so delighted. And she used to keep the house very clean and neat whenever she got time, because she was a very busy lady with all her night shifts and all that. In 1970s, I also remember that I used to go by my cycle to pick her up from her work spot. She was on the bulky side, but then I managed bringing her very safely. And I don't remember any time that I had any problem. It was a ladies' cycle I had, and happily I used to bring her. My dad used to wake us up early in the mornings, and he used to sit outside in the balcony in the first floor, because our house was on the first floor, and then make us go round. There was a garden in between, and then around that area he used to make us run. Probably that was a very nice thing that he had taught us, because then we would, after that, we were given a cup of hot Bonvita by him. Must be mummy was on night duty or something. What I remember, I'm just telling you. And then we would sit for our early morning studies. That was a very good habit. And through your podcast, if children are watching this, what I suggest is that early morning study is something which is really going to help them retain. Maybe because it's very fresh in the mornings, it's quiet, so they should be doing that. And here, when I am telling you that my mom and dad got so involved with us, they were so involved with us while we were growing up. And now again, when I am having a conversation with you, if the parents are watching, to be involved with children is so good, and it'll help the child as well as the parent a lot.
Just one habit that you picked from both of them.
One habit that I picked from my dad was, it's just a huge list, but then one thing that he had was, whenever he had to attend to a lot of things, so he used to make a list and keep it on the table or on the fridge or somewhere, and then whenever he had time, he could go and attend to that particular thing and put a tick. Okay, this is done. Hey, here I'm talking about 70s, huh? And that habit, even when I was working, I did the same thing. So, not just when working, even today also, because there are times when certain things just slip from our minds. So, just to keep a track of whatever is done. Very simple, very small, but it really helps us. And to-do list is something what I learned from him. My mom, yeah, she was a very good cook, and excellent, I must say. And she used to cook very well. And I must tell you that we got free rations also when we came back to Secunderabad. So we enjoyed those free rations given to her. That huge stuff of eggs and chicken and milk and butter and cheese. I might be forgetting a lot of things, but then just a few things that I remember.
Anything that you missed out back then and you regret it now?
Not really. Maybe we could not come to our people very often because of the tight schedule of the parents, and but then again we enjoyed a lot. You know why? That time that we had, there my dad used to take us out on picnics, out for picnics, and the big truck, the coach used to come, and dad's friends and the church members and all those people we used to go. And then what he liked was he used to take a cook, and that cook used to cook for us. Yeah, that was excellent. And taking the stuff and cooking there and enjoying ourselves was just excellent. And we used to go to Delhi. The Papa used to take us from Ghaziabad, Hindon, to Delhi, and to Connaught Place, if I correctly remember, Lal Bazaar, Chandni Chowk again. Yeah. So there we used to have a lot of cakes and ice creams and stuff like that, so that was real fun. For children who are watching this conversation, they must remember they should be happy and content with whatever is provided. Dad and mom really go out of their limits and then provide you with everything, so that we should be ever be thankful. And for parents, I suggest that because children remember everything that they do, so and then that it leaves a memory in the child, so that's forever. Whatever is going on in the house is a thing that is remembered for years to come. You just cannot take an eraser and start erasing it, So that way, if when the child leaves and moves away from their cozy nest, they remember the good and the bad things, and everybody is trying to do their best, the child and as well as the parent.
Have you conveyed everything for this particular episode?
It is impossible, Ashish. Life is such a huge, complex thing for us that it just goes on. And there's so much more in our school days and our church life and our family life. You cannot cover everything. But then, and every little thing leaves an impact on us, and it contributes to our life in the long run, both positive and negative.
Lastly, I would like to thank you, Mama, for encouraging me also, because I have a long way to go. I'm sure this conversation would lift up the spirits of our viewers too, because I believe. So, thank you.
Thank you, Papa. This one, thank you, Papa.
చలో
నేను చెప్పాను కదా థ్యాంక్ యూ పప్పా అని